Welcome back. This video describes the Galaxy Defender's combat system, and the G-Danger Simulator Room will create combat holograms to give you a taste of the agent's training. Hulk. Titanium was a successful mercenary and now is one of the best GD agents. Although slow on the battlefield and on his feet, the Hulk enjoys an extraordinary resistance to damage. Sniper. Iridium is a silent sharpshooter. Expert in camouflage and ranged combat, the Sniper has excellent long-range firepower. The Xeno Alpha is an elite trooper. Enhanced body mass, shielded armor, good firing and melee power. Agency studies show that it reports an aggressive combat style, and it seems to have some sort of commanding role among the aliens on the battlefield. Learning to fight. The next sequence describes the combat parameters and simulates several fight techniques of both agents and aliens. So let's start with Titanium, and let's have a view of his agent profile sheet. Every war has its weapons, and each agent starts his career with one primary and one secondary weapon. The lower left hex contains the primary weapon, in this case the machine gun. The first icon represents the weapon type, and this bow indicates a ranged weapon. Next icon indicates which dice color to use and how many of them are used for the attack. The next represents the maximum range of the weapon, and this is how far you can shoot, counting the number of game areas. The last icon indicates the maximum ammo capacity. Now the bolt shows the power that's activated by any bolt result obtained when rolling attack dice during the hit phase. And some weapons have additional powers and rules. For instance, in this case, the agent must discard one ammo to attack with the MG. The weapon will also and always deal area damage, so any aliens in the target area are attacked, and Titanium may add more hits to the attack by discarding additional ammo. The lower right hex contains a secondary weapon. In this case, the Classic. Because nothing can beat a Classic. This time the weapon type is melee, recognized by the fist icon. The next icon shows the color and number of dice as before. The range is 0. Most melee weapons can only be used to attack adjacent enemies. And the ammo value is set to infinity because, well, this weapon doesn't use ammo. The bolt effect, when rolled, will remove one defense die from the enemy. Now, the upper left hex contains basic and improved tactics. These tactics represent additional powers usable several times during a mission by spending the action phase. In this training, Titanium has chosen a +1 hit, so he can spend his tactic to add one additional successful hit to his attack. The lower hex contains the physical attributes of the agent, the maximum life points, and his movement capability. If the agent suffers an attack that brings his total life points to 0 or below, his condition changes from healthy to bleeding. From that moment he must follow the bleeding rules until either his wounds are healed or an additional wound is inflicted, causing death. The upper right hex shows the innate ability of the agent. Abilities, powers and items are divided into 3 categories. Standard, the power or item can be used once during the agent turn by spending the action phase. Passive, the power or item is always active and does not require an action phase. Reaction, the power can be activated outside of the agent's turn and it does not need an action phase. The No Pain ability allows Titanium to add 1 shield result when he rolls defense dice against 3 or more hits, which is pretty handy. The center hex contains the armor power. The Titanium Mark I counts each bolt result as a shield during the defense phase. And these are the basics you need to know about the agent profile sheet, so let's start to study our enemy by reading its alien card. So we have the Xeno Alpha. The alien weapons are located in the lower right box of the card. The upper is the ranged one, that's the plasma rifle. It uses 4 blue dice for attack, and the bolt result will activate the expert ability. The lower weapon is the power fist. It's a fierce melee weapon that removes defense dice with its bolt effect. The last box of the card contains 3 main pieces of information: the energy shielded armor value, the armor power, and the total life points. Now, the expert ability of the Xeno Alpha, when activated, permits the alien to re-roll all failed dice results. So, now it's time to start the combat simulator. Titanium, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, sir.
Are you ready?
Are you joking? I'm always ready. I'm Titanium. I smash!
Hulk versus Green Xeno Alpha. Okay, Titanium, program loaded.
Let's rock!
Titanium plays first. The Xeno Alpha is in range for his powerful MG, but Titanium prefers to save ammo and warm up his muscles with a melee attack. So, he readies his shiny classic, moves 3 hexes towards his enemy, and attacks him with a powerful blow. He rolls 2 green dice as indicated by the weapon. The result is, first die, bolt and hit result, and the second die, double hit. The bolt effect will remove 1 defense die from the alien in its defense phase. The total number of hits is 3. But Titanium decides to use his basic tactic to add an additional hit. The basic tactic is flipped down to activate the power, and it'll be flipped up again if the Act of Valor effect is drawn during the event phase. So, the total number of hits is 4. It's time for the Xeno Alpha to attempt to parry the blow. The Xeno Alpha has energy shielded armor that is able to absorb the first hit during the game round. Once done, the shielded armor will be refreshed in the next refresh phase. So, 3 hits must still be defended against. Now, any defender rolls 1 blue dice for each hit result obtained by the attacker. Theoretically, that's 3 rolls for the Xeno Alpha, but the bolt effect of the classic weapon removes 1 of those dice. So that leaves him with 2 dice, which he rolls. He gets 1 alien result and 1 bolt hit result. These are pretty bad for the Xeno Alpha because there's no shields obtained. But this enemy is hard to kill. In fact, his expert ability permits it to re-roll all failed dice results. So he re-rolls them, and this time 1 bolt hit result and finally a shield result. The expert ability cannot be activated again because by default the bolt effect can only be applied once, except when differently indicated on a card. The shield rolled defends 1 hit. The 2 remaining hits inflict 2 wounds on the Xeno Alpha's life points. Nice work, Titanium. Let's see if you can resist the Xeno Alpha attack. The Xeno Alpha follows the range 0 rule and attacks the Hulk with a power fist. 5 green dice are rolled. That's pretty bad, 5 dice. The results are a double hit, a bolt hit. The bolt effect of the power fist will remove 1 defense dice from the Hulk's defense phase. An ammo hit. The ammo result causes a loss of 1 ammo, but is ignored by the aliens. The GD result is used for the rank up system, not too useful during an attack. And the last one, the jam hit. The jam result causes a jam of the weapon being used after the attack, but like the ammo, it is ignored by the aliens. So, to summarise, the bolt effect will remove 1 defense dice from Titanium, and the total number of hits is 5. Titanium prepares himself to receive the attack. His no pain innate ability grants 1 additional shield result because he's defending against 5 hits. In addition, the Mark I armour counts each bolt obtained as a shield. As usual, 1 blue die for each hit result, so 5 blue dice in total, but the bolt ability of the power fist used by the Xeno Alpha removes 1 defense die before the rolls. So the first result is a good result. It's a shield. The bolt hit is also useful because of the Mark I armour. The hit and the alien results are not useful during the defense phase. So the total number of shields rolled is 2, plus the 1 from the no pain ability means 3 shields in total. So 2 wounds are inflicted onto Titanium by the Xeno Alpha. Okay, Titanium, you're not perfect and you're pretty ugly, but you're hard enough, eh? Okay, 1 more simulation, this time with an advanced program. I'm uploading a second enemy, 1 Xeno Beta, and also I'll be giving you your charge skill. So, have a nice fight. Now, Titanium wants to play with his favourite toy, his machine gun, and he knows how to dance. And this agent uses his action phase to activate the charge skill. Now, thanks to this power, Titanium can move 1 hex even when he is engaged in combat. The Xeno Alpha is then pushed away for 1 area, and the used skill is flipped down to charging state. The skill will be flipped up again in the next refresh phase.
Let's rock, baby.
Titanium activates his MG. Weapon will deal area damage, so in this case both aliens are attacked. 1 ammo must be discarded in order to use the MG, and 3 green dice are rolled for the attack. He manages to get an ammo hit. Now, this particular weapon ignores the result because no more than 1 ammo may be discarded during any attack phase, and the MG has already been required to discard an ammo when it was used. The alien face represents a failure. This die result cannot be re-rolled by agents using standard powers except when directly indicated. However, as we've seen, some alien species can re-roll. And then a jam hit. Boo! This result indicates that the ranged weapon used in the attack is jammed. After this attack, the weapon cannot be used again until it is unjammed. The agent must perform an unjamming action to use this weapon again. So, the actual number of hits is 2. But Titanium decides to use the MG special power, especially as it's going to be jammed, and he discards an additional 3 ammo to add 3 additional hits. So the total is now 5. Now both enemies must defend against this area effect. First, Xeno Beta. He rolls 5 blue dice. Now, his armor's bolt ability, which one he rolls a bolt, heals 1 wound, but any bolt effect is applied prior to the damage, so nothing happens in this case because the Xeno Beta is at full health. So he gets 1 shield, and the remaining 4 wounds unfortunately bring the Xeno Beta only to his death. So now the Xeno Alpha prepares itself to receive the blow. His energy shielded armor immediately absorbs 1 hit. That leaves 4 hits remaining, 4 defense dice. This time the Xeno Alpha defends really well. He rolls 3 shields, so only 1 wound is inflicted. Now the MG is jammed, so Titanium prefers to move forward 2 hexes to engage the wounded Xeno Alpha in melee combat and completes his turn. Well done, T. Training completed. No, hang about, wait a moment, we've got a bit of a problem. Someone has loaded the Ultimate Agent program.
Iridium, I know you're near. Power off this beast. I will come out from here and I will smash you.
Alright, okay, come on. I was only messing around. By the way, you need to hurry up. We got more important training. You need to change your clothes, get on your uniform, and go to the pitch. The coach is waiting for you.
One of these days I'm gonna teach you a lesson. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go, go, go.
This training video was made demonstrating a silver rank agent. This means 1 basic tactic, 1 skill, and no device. So try to imagine the power of a platinum rank agent, with 1 basic tactic, 1 improved tactic, 2 skills, energy shielded armor, improved human and alien weapons, and 3 or more devices. Customize your agent, build your personal template, and rank by rank you move up till reaching platinum and beyond.